ओम गणेशाय नमः। ओम गणानां त्वं गणपतिगुं हवामहे निधिनां त्वं निधिपतिगुं हवामहे वचो ममां ज्ञानं त्वं जासि गर्भतं ओम गण गणपते नमः। ओम गण गणपते नमः। नमो देवी महादेवी शिवाय सततं नमः। नमः भगवते नीतपन्ताय स्वतां दुर्गा देव्यो नमो नमः। कर्णिमा मम्माय घोड़िया सच्या धम्मगम यजामहे सुगंधे पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमे बंधनम् मृत्युर्मुक्षीमामृतात्। त्र्यंबकम यजामहे सुगंधे पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमे बंधनान् मृत्युर्मुक्षीमामृताम्। त्र्यंबकम यजामहे सुगंधे पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमे बंधनान् मृत्युर्मुक्षीमामृताम्। विष्णुवे 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 हिरण्यवर्णार्णीं सुवर्णरजस्रजां चन्द्रायमे लक्ष्मी जातवेदो मावह महालक्ष्मी। अन्नपूर्णे सदापूर्णे शंकर प्राणवल्लभे ज्ञान वैराग्य सिद्ध्यर्थं भिक्षां देहि मा पार्वती। ओम सरस्वती नमः। ओम सरस्वती नमः। चतुर्भुजा चंद्रवर्णां चतुरानन वल्लभां आव्यामि वाग्देवीं वीणा पुस्तक धारणीं श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। आज नाग पंचमी है, तो ओम सर्पेभ्यो नमः। ओम नमस्तुतो ओम नमस्तु सर्पेभ्यो ये के च पृथ्वी मनु ये अंतरिक्षे ये दिवि तेभ्यः सर्पेभ्यो नमः। ओम नागभूषणाय नमः। सर्वोपचार गंधक्ष पुष्पाणि समर्पयामि। ओम सर्पेभ्यो नमः। ओम सर्पेभ्यो नमः। ओम सर्पेभ्यो नमः। ओम नमस्तु सर्पेभ्यो ये के च पृथ्वी मनु ये अंतरिक्षे ये दिवि तेभ्यः सर्पेभ्यो नमः। सर्पेभ्यो नमः। आज नाग पंचमी है, शुक्ल पक्ष की, सावन शुक्ल पक्ष की पंचम तिथि है, नाग पंचमी है। पहले कृष्ण पक्ष की थी 28 जुलाई को, आज ये शुक्ल पक्ष की है। आज नाग देवता जो हमारे देव हैं उनकी पूजा होती है, सर्प देवता की भी पूजा होती है। और आपको ये बता दूं, क्योंकि मैं तो ज्योतिषी हूं, इसलिए कि आज के दिन राहु और केतु इनकी पूजा, जिनको काल सर्प है, काल सर्प दोष है या काल सर्प योग दोष है, वो उन सब के लिए भी पूजा आज होती है। उन सब के लिए भी पूजा इन दोनों नाग पंचमी में से विशेष आज वाले दिन शुक्ल पक्ष की नाग पंचमी में होती है। वो उन लोगों के लिए भी होती है जिनको राहु की महादशा चल रही हो, या जिनकी जन्म कुंडली के अंदर राहु की प्लेसमेंट, राहु का प्लेसमेंट कोई बहुत अच्छा नहीं हो, उन लोगों के लिए भी होती है। जैसे लगन में अगर राहु हो, 7th में राहु हो, 8th में राहु हो, तो उन लोगों के लिए, ऐसे भी 4th में राहु हो, तो इन लोगों के लिए भी होती है पूजा। 6th में राहु है फिर भी चलता है, बट फिर भी उसमें पूजा करवानी चाहिए। तो ये विशेष तो है कि काल सर्प दोष के ईयरली बेसिस पे जो मेरे क्लाइंट्स हैं उनकी पूजा करवाते हैं हम लोग, और शाम के टाइम में होगी वो पूजा, आपको उसके भी मैं भेजूंगा, और YouTube पे ये सब मैं डालूंगा।
All, I am Dakshina Charan from Shri Karni Jyotish एवं वास्तु शोध संस्थान. Today I am going to talk about Kal Sarp Dosh, which is found in anyone's horoscope. What is Kal Sarp Dosh? Kal Sarp Dosh is the dosh when Rahu and Ketu hems all the planets, remaining planets in between, or you can say that all the planets, they are coming in between Rahu or Ketu and Rahu. Next, how many types of Kalsarp dosh are there? There are 12 types of Kalsarp dosh according to the placement of Rahu and Ketu in the 12 houses found in the horoscope. Next is, what are the effects of this Kalsarp dosh or yog? If this is found in anyone's horoscope, how he or she will be affected. So the persons, all the planets which are there, due to the presence of Kalsarp dosh, that is, they are present in between Rahu and Ketu, the growth of these planets get limited. So whatever effects these planets are supposed to give to that person, that will get limited, be it in finance, be it in relationship, children, or any issue of the person, that will get limited. The finances will be limited, the relations will be little limited, or education won't be sufficient enough. So this kind of effects will be there. Now, when this puja should be done? A person who has Kalsarp dosh is born with this Kalsarp dosh, that is, by birth he or she has this Kalsarp dosh in his horoscope and remains with him throughout his life till he is there. So people do say that once a lifetime you go to Triambakeshwar or any other place where this puja of Kalsarp dosh is done and get it done, and you will get rid of this puja, get rid of this dosha. But according to us, logically we believe that when a person is born with this dosh and throughout the life this dosh will affect him, which will limit his growth, then puja of this Kalsarp dosh should be done every year. It begins, you can start with this with the age of 3 or at the most by 13 years, and then every year the puja should be done. This puja preferably should be done in the month of Shravan, which is the month of Lord Shiva. Now, how this puja is done? We begin this puja with the Ganesh Abhishekam, done with Ganapati Atharv Shisham. Then the family of Shiv, that is Devi, Kartikeya and Nandi, their Abhishekam is done. Then Shiv Abhishekam with Rudra Ashtadhyay is done. This is done with water, milk, curd, ghee, honey, sugar and Panchamrit. Second, we do Sarp Shukt Abhishekam, done on Nag Devta, which symbolizes Rahu. While doing this Sarp Shukt Abhishekam, we offer 9 pairs of Sarp, and they are included in this Abhishekam. After the Abhishekam, these 9 pairs, they are flown away or are pravahit in the water itself, which in a way nullifies the Kalsarp dosh or pushes it out or flows away that Kalsarp dosh which is found in your horoscope. Why this puja is done in Shravan month? Shravan month symbolizes the month of Shiva. All the puja offerings are done to Lord Shiva. So, when we want to please Moon, Saturn, Rahu, Ketu and Mars, then how do we please? We please by offering to Lord Shiva, because he is the Lord of all these planets. Now, Lord Shiva can be pleased in which month? It is in Shravan month. So, in order to please your planets, you have to please Lord Shiva. So, when will you do the puja? Which would be the best month to do puja? That would be Shravan month. That is why we preferably do the puja in Shravan month. For example, like to please planet Moon, we do Jap and Puja on Monday, that is Somvar. But if you want it, importantly or preferably, it should be done in the Shravan month on Shravan Somvar, then it will have lot of impact. The planet will improve a lot. That is why all these pujas, japas of Moon, Saturn, Rahu, Ketu and Mars, it should be done preferably in the month of Shravan. Then when we talk about Kalsarp Dosh, preferably it should be done in Shravan month, either of the Nag Panchmis, whether it's Shukla Paksh or Krishna Paksh. Apart from that, if you are not able to do it, it can be done throughout the year, but preferably Shravan month, as it is the month of Lord Shiva. So to have more impact, more growth, prefer Shravan month.